Team UPAI welcomes you to the orientation module on artificial intelligence.
Welcome to the presentation of programming languages by TeamUPAI. TeamUPAI द्वारा प्रोग्रामिंग भाषाओं पर आधारित प्रस्तुति में आपका स्वागत है. Let's first try to understand what is a language. आइए पहले ये समझने की कोशिश करें कि भाषा क्या है. Language is a medium for exchange of ideas between individuals which we convey to others by speaking and writing our thoughts. Humans use Hindi, English, Urdu, French or German languages for communicating thoughts and interactions with others. भाषा व्यक्तियों के बीच विचारों के आदान प्रदान का एक माध्यम है जिसे हम अपने विचारों को बोलने और लिखने के माध्यम से दूसरों तक पहुंचाते हैं. मनुष्य दूसरों के साथ विचारों और निर्देशों आदि के संचार के लिए हिंदी, अंग्रेजी, उर्दू, फ्रेंच, जर्मन इत्यादि भाषाओं का उपयोग करते हैं. बट हैव यू एवर थॉट दैट हाउ कंप्यूटर टेक्स इंस्ट्रक्शंस फ्रॉम ह्यूमंस एंड passes on to its various components for execution? The answer is computer programming languages. लेकिन क्या आपने कभी सोचा है कि कैसे कंप्यूटर मनुष्यों से निर्देश लेता है और निष्पादन के लिए अपने विभिन्न घटकों को आगे बढ़ाता है? इसका उत्तर कंप्यूटर प्रोग्रामिंग भाषाएं हैं. कंप्यूटर प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस आर यूज्ड बाय ह्यूमंस टू कम्युनिकेट विद मशीन्स एंड डेवलप सॉफ्टवेयर एप्लीकेशंस. कंप्यूटर प्रोग्रामिंग भाषाओं का उपयोग मनुष्यों द्वारा मशीनों के साथ संवाद करने और सॉफ्टवेयर अनुप्रयोगों को विकसित करने के लिए किया जाता है. They enable programmers to write codes, to create software applications, website, algorithms, etc. वे प्रोग्रामरों को सॉफ्टवेयर अनुप्रयोग, वेबसाइट, एल्गोरिदम आदि बनाने के लिए कोड लिखने में सक्षम बनाते हैं. The steps of writing a program is as follows. First, defining a problem. Second, planning the solution. Third, coding the program. Fourth, testing the program. And fifth, documenting the program. प्रोग्राम लिखने के चरण इस प्रकार हैं. पहला, समस्या को परिभाषित करना. दूसरा, समाधान की योजना बनाना. तीसरा, प्रोग्राम कोडिंग. चौथा, प्रोग्राम का परीक्षण. और पांचवा, प्रोग्राम का दस्तावेजीकरण करना. Now let's discuss about brief overview of generations of computer programming languages. अब कंप्यूटर प्रोग्रामिंग भाषाओं की पीढ़ियों के संक्षिप्त अवलोकन के बारे में चर्चा करते हैं. फर्स्ट जनरेशन 1940 to 1950 machine languages. These languages were directly tied to the hardware and required programmers to write code in binary or hexadecimal representations. Second generation 1950 to 60 assembly language. Assembly language provided slightly more human readable mnemonics for machine instructions. Though still closely tied to hardware, assembly languages evolved to be more symbolic, making programming slightly easier. However, they were still specific to each type of computer architecture. Third generation 1960 to 1970 high-level languages. Languages like Fortran, COBOL, and BASIC were developed. These languages abstracted further from hardware, allowing programmers to write more portable and readable codes. They introduced concepts like controller structures, loops, conditional statements, and data structures like arrays and records. Fourth generation 1970 to 1980 domain-specific languages. These languages were designed for specific applications or domains such as database management systems, SQL, and report generators. They aim to provide high-level abstractions for specific tasks. Fifth generation 1980 to present logic programming languages and AI languages. This generation focuses on languages like Prolog that are used in artificial intelligence and symbolic reasoning tasks. The term fifth generation also loosely refers to advancements in AI and parallel processing. Remember, these generations are not strictly defined periods and can overlap. Each generation builds upon the previous one, incorporating new concepts and paradigms, and responding to changing needs in technology and programming practices. याद रखें, ये पीढ़ियां सख्ती से परिभाषित अवधियां नहीं हैं और ओवरलैप हो सकती हैं। प्रत्येक पीढ़ी पिछली पीढ़ी पर निर्माण करती है, नई अवधारणाओं और प्रतिमाओं को शामिल करती है और प्रौद्योगिकी और प्रोग्रामिंग प्रथाओं में बदलती ज़रूरतों का जवाब देती है। कंप्यूटर प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस can be classified in various ways based on their features and intended use. Here's a brief classification. कंप्यूटर प्रोग्रामिंग भाषाओं को उनकी विशेषताओं और इच्छित उपयोग के आधार पर विभिन्न तरीकों से वर्गीकृत किया जा सकता है। यहाँ एक संक्षिप्त वर्गीकरण है। लो लेवल लैंग्वेजेस। मशीन लैंग्वेज, इट इज लोएस्ट लेवल प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज अंडरस्टूड डायरेक्टली by a computer central processing unit. It consists of binary instructions that correspond to specific operations performed by the computer's hardware. Each instruction represents a fundamental operation such as data movement, arithmetic calculation, or control flow. Since machine language is specific to the architecture of a particular computer, it is not human readable and requires a deep understanding of the hardware instruction set. मशीनी भाषा, यह निम्नतम स्तर की प्रोग्रामिंग भाषा है जिसे कंप्यूटर की केंद्रीय प्रसंस्करण इकाई द्वारा सीधे समझा जाता है। इसमें द्विआधारी निर्देश होते हैं जो कंप्यूटर के हार्डवेयर द्वारा किए गए विशिष्ट कार्यों के अनुरूप होते हैं। चूंकि मशीन भाषा एक विशेष कंप्यूटर की वास्तुकला के लिए विशिष्ट है, यह आसानी से मानव पठनीय नहीं है और हार्डवेयर के निर्देश सेट की गहरी समझ की आवश्यकता होती है। असेंबली लैंग्वेज। असेंबली लैंग्वेज इज अ लो लेवल प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज दैट सर्व्स एज अ ह्यूमन रीडेबल रिप्रेजेंटेशन ऑफ कंप्यूटर्स मशीन लेवल इंस्ट्रक्शंस. It uses mnemonic codes to represent the binary machine instruction, making it easier for programmers to write and understand compared to raw machine code. Each mnemonic corresponds to a specific operation or instruction that computer's CPU can execute. While assembly language is more readable than machine code, it is still closely tied to the computer's architecture and requires an understanding of hardware. As with machine code, assembly language is specific to a particular computer architecture. Assembly भाषा. Assembly भाषा एक निम्न स्तरीय प्रोग्रामिंग भाषा है जो कंप्यूटर के मशीन स्तरीय निर्देशों के मानव पठनीय प्रतिनिधित्व के रूप में कार्य करती है। यह द्विआधारी मशीन के निर्देशों का प्रतिनिधित्व करने के लिए स्मृति संकेतों का उपयोग करता है, जिससे प्रोग्रामरों के लिए रॉ मशीन कोड की तुलना में लिखना और समझना आसान हो जाता है। प्रत्येक निमोनिक एक विशिष्ट संचालन या निर्देश से मेल खाती है जिसे कंप्यूटर का सीपीयू निष्पादित कर सकता है, जबकि असेंबली भाषा मशीन कोड की तुलना में अधिक पठनीय है। यह अभी भी कंप्यूटर की वास्तुकला से निकटता से जुड़ा है और हार्डवेयर की समझ की आवश्यकता पड़ती है। मशीन कोड के साथ असेंबली भाषा एक विशेष कंप्यूटर वास्तुकला के लिए विशिष्ट है। Features of high-level languages are as follows. These are easy to read, write, and maintain, as they are written in simple English words. Require a compiler or interpreter to convert the high-level language instructions into machine code. These languages can run on all platforms, so it is a portable language. It provides a more human-friendly and abstract approach to programming, focusing on readability, productivity, and portability. They are used to make desktop applications, websites, system softwares, utility programs, and a variety of other things. Types of high-level languages. Procedural languages emphasizes procedures, routines, and subroutines for structured programming. Examples include C, Pascal, and Fortran. Object-oriented programming languages. These organize code into objects and classes, promoting reusability and modularity. Examples include Java, C++, and Python. Functional languages focus on mathematical functions and immutable data. Examples include Haskell and Lisp. Scripting languages designed for scripting and automation tasks. Examples include Python, Ruby, and JavaScript. Middle-level programming languages. These languages are a category of programming languages that offer a compromise between low-level and high-level languages. They provide a balance between control over hardware and ease of programming. These languages bridge the gap between the low-level control of assembly language and the high-level abstraction of language like Python or Java. They are often used for system programming, game development, embedded systems, and other tasks that require a combination of control and productivity. मध्य स्तरीय प्रोग्रामिंग भाषाएं प्रोग्रामिंग भाषाओं की एक ऐसी श्रेणी है जो निम्न स्तरीय और उच्च स्तरीय भाषाओं के बीच एक समझौता प्रदान करती है। वे हार्डवेयर पर नियंत्रण और प्रोग्रामिंग की आसानी के बीच एक संतुलन प्रदान करते हैं। ये भाषाएं असेंबली भाषाओं के निम्न स्तरीय नियंत्रण और पाइथन या जावा जैसी भाषाओं के उच्च स्तरीय अमूर्तता के बीच खाई को पाटती है। इनका उपयोग अक्सर सिस्टम प्रोग्रामिंग, गेम विकास, एम्बेडेड सिस्टम्स और अन्य कार्यों के लिए किया जाता है जिनके लिए नियंत्रण और उत्पादकता के लिए संयोजन की जरूरत होती है। एग्जाम्पल C, C++, Rust. We all get used to writing code in high-level language that humans can understand, but computers, on the other hand, can only read programs written in binary system, known as machine codes. To speak to a computer in its non-human language, there are two solutions: compilers and interpreters. हम सभी को एक उच्च स्तरीय भाषा में कोड लिखने की आदत हो जाती है जिसे मनुष्य समझ सकते हैं, लेकिन दूसरी ओर कंप्यूटर केवल बाइनरी सिस्टम में लिखे गए प्रोग्रामों को पढ़ सकते हैं जिन्हें मशीन कोड के रूप में जाना जाता है। कंप्यूटर से उसकी गैर मानव भाषा में बात करने के लिए दो समाधान हैं: संकलक और दुभाषीय। कंपाइलर. A compiler is a program that translates the entire source code of a program into machine code or a lower level intermediate code in a single step. The translation is done before the program is executed, and the resulting compiled code can be executed multiple times without retranslation. Compilers typically generate executable files that can be run independently of the original source code. Compilations might take some time, but the execution of the compiled code is generally faster. Errors are usually reported after the entire source code has been analyzed, which can make debugging a bit more challenging. Examples: C, C++ compilers. Interpreter. An interpreter is a program that reads and executes the source code of a program line by line or statement by statement. The source code is not translated into a separate form. It is directly executed by the interpreter. Interpreters are usually slower than compiled programs because they perform the translation and execution steps simultaneously. Errors are reported immediately after the interpreter encounters them, often making debugging easier and more interactive. Interpreted programs are generally often more portable since they don't rely on compiled machine code. Examples: Python interpreter, JavaScript interpreter. So, to summarize, compilers translate the entire source code into a lower level form before execution, resulting in potential faster execution but a longer initial setup, whereas interpreters execute the source code directly, allowing for more immediate error feedback and portability but often at the cost of slower execution speed. इसलिए संक्षेप में, संकलक निष्पादन से पहले पूरे स्रोत कोड को निचले स्तर के रूप में अनुवादित करते हैं, जिसके परिणाम स्वरूप संभावित रूप से तेजी से निष्पादन होता है, लेकिन एक लंबा प्रारंभिक सेटअप होता है, जबकि इंटरप्रेटर सीधे स्रोत कोड को निष्पादित करते हैं, जिससे अधिक तत्काल त्रुटि प्रतिक्रिया और पोर्टेबिलिटी की अनुमति मिलती है, लेकिन अक्सर धीमी निष्पादन गति की कीमत पर. Now, we would discuss in brief about various kinds of programming languages. अब हम विभिन्न प्रकार की प्रोग्रामिंग भाषाओं के बारे में संक्षेप में चर्चा करेंगे। फोर्ट्रान, फॉर्मूला ट्रांसलेशन। It is a general purpose compiled imperative programming language that is especially suited to numeric computation and scientific computing. It was created in 1957 by John Backus at International Business Machine Corporation. It was the basis for many other programming languages, especially BASIC, known as Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code, and ALGOL, Algorithmic Language. COBOL, Common Business Oriented Language. It is a high-level programming language primarily designed for business, financial, and administrative applications. It was developed in the late 1950s and early 1960s, and its design principles focused on readability, portability, and efficient data processing. COBOL was created to handle large-scale data processing tasks common in business environments such as payrolls, inventory management, and financial calculations. It emphasizes readability and uses English-like syntax, making it accessible to non-programmers and business analysts. Lisp, list processing, was one of the earliest programming languages developed in the late 1950s by John McCarthy. It has had significant influence on both artificial intelligence research and modern programming language concepts. BASIC, Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. It is a simple and user-friendly programming language that introduced many people to the world of programming. Its simplicity, interactivity, and user-friendliness played a key role in making programming more approachable for newcomers. It was created by John G. Kameny and Thomas E. Kurtz at Dartmouth College in 1963. BASIC played a significant role in popularizing programming among non-professional programmers. Logo is a programming language known for its focus on teaching programming concepts to children and beginners through interactive and visual means. It was designed in 1967 by Wally Ferzig and Seymour Papert and Cynthia Solomon. Logo introduced the concept of using a turtle graphics system to create drawings and shapes on a screen. Its visual and interactive approach has a lasting impact on the educational programming landscape, and its principles are still evident in modern programming tools designed for beginners. Pascal is a general-purpose, high-level language that was developed for teaching programming as a systematic discipline and to develop reliable and efficient programs. It was designed by Nicolas Wirth in 1970. It is named in honor of the French mathematician, philosopher, and physicist Blaise Pascal. C is a procedural programming language, which means that programs are structured as sets of procedures or functions. C was initially developed for writing system software, including operating systems and compilers. It was developed at Bell Labs by Dennis Ritchie in 1972. C programming language is known for its efficiency, simplicity, and low-level control, making it a powerful tool for system programming and application development. Prolog, programming logic, is a programming language designed for symbolic reasoning and logic-based problem solving. It was developed and implemented in Marseille, France in 1972 by Alan Colmerer and Robert Kolwelsky. It is particularly well suited for applications in artificial intelligence, knowledge representation, and expert systems. C++ is a high-level, general-purpose compiled programming language known for combining the efficiency of C with the power of object-oriented programming. It was created by Danish computer scientist Bazan Strautsup in 1985 as an extension of C programming language. C++ is used in a wide variety of domains, including system programming, game development, application softwares, and high-performance computing. Python is a popular and versatile high-level programming language known for its simplicity, readability, and wide range of application. It was released in 1991 by Guido van Rossum as a successor to the ABC programming language. Python is used in a wide range of domains including web development, data analysis, scientific computing, automation, artificial intelligence, machine learning, and more. Python's simplicity and ease of learning have made it a preferred language for teaching programming to beginners. Java is a high-level, object-oriented language known for its portability, robustness, and versatility. It was developed by James Gosling at Sun Microsystems, now owned by Oracle, in 1995. It combines the power of compiled languages through Java compiler and the flexibility of interpreted languages through Java Virtual Machine, which makes it platform independent. Java is used in a wide range of applications, from desktop software to web applications, mobile application development, Android, server-side development, and enterprise-level systems. So, to summarize, we can say that each type of language has its own strengths and weaknesses, making it suitable for a specific task and situation. इसलिए संक्षेप में हम कह सकते हैं कि प्रत्येक प्रकार की भाषा की अपनी ताकत और कमजोरियां होती हैं, जो इसे विशिष्ट कार्यों और स्थितियों के लिए उपयुक्त बनाती हैं. Thank you from Team UPAI for watching this video lecture on programming languages. टीम उपाय की तरफ से प्रोग्रामिंग भाषाओं पर आधारित इस वीडियो व्याख्यान को देखने के लिए आप सबका धन्यवाद.
This video has been prepared by Team UPAI purely for the purposes of education and awareness. The experts have prepared the content based on information available online and in print. Examples and illustrations have been taken from various books, magazines, and articles. We do not intend to infringe any copyright. Resemblance, if any, is purely coincidental. Team UPAI believes in open educational resources. We do not claim any copyright on the study material prepared by us. We do not intend to sell or earn revenue out of it. This video can be used without distortion by anyone for educational purposes.
Srimati Monica S. Garg, Additional Chief Secretary, Government of Uttar Pradesh, is the initiator, motivator, and architect of this module. Right from the conception of the idea of AI literacy for all and organization of Team UPAI, she has guided each member of the team in her inimitable style.
We thank Honorable Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath ji, for leading us. We also thank SCRT for supporting us. Thank you for watching this video and joining our mission on AI literacy for all. Thank you. Jai Hind.